So today I'm recording in a little bit of a different scene, and I want to talk to you about the iPad Mini 4 and personally iPads in general, except for the iPad Pro, I would say the 12-inch model. So let's begin. So I want to talk about this in the effect of, well, the iPad itself, I would say, is decent, but for its price, I wouldn't pay for the iPad, especially since it is I would say, a 7.9-inch screen, which for the price that this is going for is not so great. It's pretty expensive for the features it does. So iPad Mini 4, you can see right here online how much it's going for, and it's going for $400 at the Apple Store website, whereas you can get a Samsung tablet. I mean, I know Samsung seems a little bit cliche, but a Samsung tablet goes for approximately the same price, maybe even a little bit less, maybe even a little bit more. But for the features that has, like this has 32 gigs of storage. That's the $300 model, $400 model. And as the Samsung tablets go for, the Samsung tablet goes for a great amount too. So if you want to get a Samsung tablet, you can get a Samsung Tab A, a 10.1 inch for $250. Now, that really seems great. It has a 1920 by 1200 for a 10.1 inch screen, 16 gigs of space. I know that doesn't seem like much. It has an octa-core processor, it has a front and rear facing camera, so that may not be the best out of the deal. But $250 for a 10.1 inch screen, you can run all of your apps on here. You can have an SD card in here, so 16 gigs may seem like a great amount. Now for with pen, a 9.7 inch 16 gigabyte goes for $250, whereas Apple's $400 plus. I don't know how much the pen is because I really never gave a crap about that stupid pen because it's so freaking expensive. It's just like too expensive for my dealings. I really don't know at all why someone would pay that much for it. So in my opinion, is the iPad 4 or any iPad besides the iPad Pro 12-inch, the biggest one, worth it? So no. And here's why. So now, why isn't the iPad worth it to me? Well, for one thing, you're paying $400 for the iPad Mini 4, 32 gigabytes, no SD card slot, so you load your music on, you load a movie on here to watch it. You have apps to play games on. You're spending $400 on performance per dollar less than what Android offers now, and you're also spending more money than you would on probably the same performance as this, and in a bigger form, a little bit of a bigger form factor. Plus, it'll only go for $250 if you're going to get one that's a Samsung, or any other model would also be cheap. But in any effect, the reason why I really don't like it is, one, for a tablet, I like an SD card because if I'm loading movies or music, I don't want to have the effect of taking my phone and going, I have some... Oh my god. Shut up! So I go through the effect of having movies and music on my phone, and I'm just like, I want them on my iPad. The only way for me to do it right now without losing any freaking space, well, a lot in general, is having an FTP server. I went through that little video of what I have on my smartphone be up in this corner if I put it up there. But that's the only way for me to actually not lose any of my data or losing any space or anything. Like right now, I don't have that many apps on here. I can go through how many apps I have. I've done it yesterday. I rambled on about the amount of apps I have. So I'm going to go here to General About. Okay, so I have 95 applications, and I have 5 songs, 5 videos, 194 photos for some reason. So with this 95 applications, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, all for the productivity side. So 27. So I have, on this thing total, I don't see Instagram on here, but I have 25 out of 95 apps in total are productivity apps. So now I have the built-in apps, which it actually counts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 plus 25, 24, 20, 26 plus 22, because I'm taking out the built-in app there, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 plus 22, that's 52 different apps out of 95. Plus, it doesn't come with a calculator, so I'm adding in my calculator to it. That is 38 different, just stupid little low-end games. Like, don't use a lot of space. And how much space do I have left? Out of 30 gigs, I have 3.83. I'm going to go here to just general. I'm going to go to usage, manage storage. I'm going to see what's using the most amount of storage. And I love playing around with GarageBand here. That's using 1.63 gigabytes of space. Photos and the camera is using 1.6 gigabytes of space. iMovie and Keynotes are using a good amount of space. Hot Pursuit is using a great amount of space because it's racing, and Infinity Blade and Real Racing are. Now PowerPoint, Word, and Excel pages and numbers are using a decent amount of space. It could be using a little more. Twitter and Facebook aren't using as much as they should be. And that's really all of the stuff that I use the most that's using a ton of space. So, with that being said, I will be able to load an SD card into an Android device plus an external hard drive or flash drive or something, so I can have my documents on that external flash drive, plug it into my computer, plug it into my phone, and I'll be like, I want to edit my document. Open up, save right back to that place. And then I can also load onto there. I can put an SD card, I can load all my music, movies, pictures, and videos, pictures, and songs right onto the SD card, plus a, whatever you want to call it, plus I can load some apps on there too. Now, my other problem with this is the fact that all of the accessories for it, I don't care about Lightning accessories, that's just its own separate thing. I'm talking accessories to make this more of a productivity version thing. Now, needless to say, if you're going to be using this just for productivity, I would recommend this because of the quality of build. It's going to last you longer. In the long run, it's going to last you a little longer than if you're using it just for the games and stuff, where it'll probably last just as long, but it won't be just as fast in the end. So I would recommend, if you're going just for the productivity side, go with that. Buy yourself a $50 external keyboard, Bluetooth, or case. But my problem is, I was looking around for cases and keyboards. I found some keyboards and cases. You know how much they went for? At least $15 to $30. Some of them, even the cases with the keyboard and stand, which is what you want. You don't want to hold your device up like this or have something propping it up in the back for that you spend or you just try to prop it up, it falls down, all that stupid crap. So the cases with the stand and keyboard built in, those go for about, I would say, $100, 70 to $100. That is wrong. That is a ripoff. I have a friend with a Samsung Tab 10.1 Pro, and he has a keyboard case. You know how much that cost him? $30. Now, needless to say, that is a crazy amount. That is expensive. But if you are going to talk about expensive versus crazy amounts of money, $100 for a stupid little case for a keyboard that doesn't look like it'll protect it that much, I would say Samsung all the way. If I were to pick out a tablet again, I would go with Samsung or Lenovo or Huawei or Xiaomi or ZTE or Asus or LG or whatever the tablets that you are. I would go with Android instead. Because I have seen for $150, there is a tablet made by Lenovo that is a little bit waterproof. It is a great screen, 16 gigs of space. It goes for I think $90. It has an SD card slot, for front-facing great speakers, a little bit of waterproofing. What else? There's a lot of stuff with it, and an accessory for it costs like $20 for a keyboard plus case and stand. And I know that may seem expensive still, but that's cheap according to all the prices around the area. So, in general, iPad, not worth it. Regret, yes. So, if you did like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day. And always follow me on my social media, links down below. I just want to remind you on every video if I can, or when I remember, because you follow me, you get updates, you get notified when I upload my new video, and yeah.